Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm Lord Horrend here, still in the Realms in Exile, the Lord of the Rings mod. We've just taken over the Iron Hills. Our cousin kind of hates us. It's time to actually start reclaiming the various dwarf holds in the area. So we're going to let we're going to do automation because it's a one-sized province. Hopefully they can win that. In the meantime, we are almost back to being able to control all our territory again. We're at war with like one person who is a dwarf who just somehow regained this land. Interesting. Not quite sure how they managed to pull that one off. A revolt, maybe? Regardless, we've taken back a dwarf dwelling. These guys are on our council. We'll also wage war on them there. Army should still be automated somewhere, right? Ah, it's right. Apparently we also own land down here, which is interesting. Ay, ay, ay. Just had to throw this guy in prison. We just conquered him, stole his title, and then he had the audacity to plot against us. Okay, that should solve, yeah, a good chunk of our money issues. It's not perfect yet, but next level should be. And that should be the war. Then we'll wage war for this, and then it's take out the big Logath novels, or however you want to say that. I'm having to keep throwing all these people in jail because they are trying to take my throne. Ay, ay, ay. What the heck is going on? Is my spymaster evil? He's certainly not good. We'll put our son as spymaster. That might be safer. Grant this one away. Then we'll push southwards, I guess. Now that we've stabilized a good chunk of our territory, the next goal is 2,500 gold. Ooh, it's going to take a while. Well, the more wars we win, the easier it becomes, right? There we go, another victory. This is why I could hardly believe the Iron Dwarves were struggling so much. We could ransom prisoners. See what we can get for that. Everyone who was just scheming against me, I've just set loose. Probably not the smartest decision, but... And now we will wage war to seize some duchies. I shouldn't need to command this, but we'll see if I will have to. Speaking of other things, let's make sure our trebuchets are fully built up, though. That will help a lot. There's also some delvings down here we can definitely colonize. Okay, go forth my army. You should be able to win this. They're fighting other wars. Umbar just fractured into pieces because they're a clan. I'm guessing that's what did them in. I imagine they'll rebuild fairly quickly, though. We'll see. They did manage to hold on to some of the wealthiest areas, so. But now these guys have special units and everything, so. Who knows how that's going to work out for them. Still, good news, Umbar has been broken into many pieces. These elves really like us. Because we're gregarious, brave, and a traveler. And we're exalted amongst men. Wouldn't that be dwarves? Or exalted amongst the world. Or all races, maybe? Maybe this guy will get out of his funk and actually do something. I'll put him my steward. That should satisfy him for the time being. And surprisingly, the automated armies are actually functioning here. That, hopefully... There we go. Now we can hold all our land. Things are cheaper. It's easier to build. We still need 2,200 gold, but much more reasonable to deal with. It's too bad I couldn't have done a war for all my claims. That would have been useful. Gondor still isn't doing anything but fighting peasant revolts. No, that guy refuses to leave the Liberty faction. Which actually has grown to a decent size. I'm waging too many offensive wars. The one thing that brings down good factions in this game, too many wars. We've got a new artifact. The Spear of Durin's Folk, and we should be able to upgrade our capital to the next level. On to Delving 6. Another building slot, tons of money. Increased building costs, though. Yeah, we'll win this war now. It's a start, regain a couple provinces. Obviously, the dwarves will have a long way to go to become fully wealthy and powerful again, but as a start, we've almost reclaimed the Iron Hills, so... And the dwarves once again are reigning in the lands. Court Poet has attempted to claim our title. Well, I'm going to fire him. It's like, why in the world would I let our Court Poet attempt to take the throne? First off, who would elect a Court Poet to take the throne? Hire somebody else instead. You were the one that was causing trouble, weren't you? Teach court, instill virtue. I don't think we want any of these other positions at the moment. We can't attack that guy for a while. We can colonize this though. So let's get that done. And we can colonize over here as well. And apparently we just upgraded our capital just like that. Huh. That went really fast. We are going to work on arms storage because we need to actually... You have to devote 2 buildings or more to actually get army boosts, and your capital is the dwarves. It's a little annoying. Free money here. Okay, cleared some wolves. Can't get to here yet. Maybe we should consider sending a colony. Oh! Azogs and the people seem to have lost quite a bit of their territory and are now still absurdly strong, but that's interesting. What are the Dunedain doing? No. They have succeeded in colonizing 2 provinces, so go Dunedains. Of course, they lost, Numenos has been following a different Dunedain ruler. Arathorn has built up. And we have another colony. Oh, I missed that one. So many places to colonize. This feels like there should be one there. Isn't though, sadly. Either that or these are popping up because the colony is run by the dwarves and humans are failing. Actually, a more likely outcome, I think. Oh, 450 gold for free, basically. I'll take that. Also give that guy a terrace farm, so maybe he'll actually do something with his colonies. Or his realm. Interesting enough, no, my seneschal has now claimed my throne. Well, you're getting replaced. $750 more gold, yes please. This one is almost fully updated, or fully developed. We need a higher mineral building. This one should get some decent development. At least Nain has bothered to develop his lands. He's at 21 development. It's not completely useless. I'll give that to him because it's in his duchy area. That's a massive duchy. Oh my goodness. Is that the biggest duchy in the game? It's got to be up there. That has got to be one of the biggest duchies in the game, I think. I mean, the Shire's up there, as is Mythalon, but that is a huge amount of duchies in that area. I mean, the rest of these are no slouches, but wow. I guess if you're dwarves and you want to hold land, this is a very good spot to build your kingdom. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, that's going well. So I can ignore that for the moment. That was completed. If we had 5,000 gold, we could get to the next level, but I think we're better off upgrading everything else first. And of course, upgrading the stuff in my capital makes a lot of sense as well, because I get all the controlling the duchy bonuses. A little blackmail will keep him in line. Apparently we have nothing against blackmailing our subjects. Another Dwarven colony failed. Huh. Interesting. A little surprised they're struggling so much to hold on to these territories. Like, this is a settlement as well. Huh. Very odd. Smog is still alive. Boost our income even higher. We're going to want a lot of money out here just to build up our lands, aren't we? Still not doing anything else. He should have all the needed wealth and power, but he isn't doing anything with it. Getting 11 a month. That. Now that we are an architect and we've completed a stewardship tree, we build really quickly. It's more of a matter of we just need the development to colonize. And then at some point I have to smash this guy as well. 2 months. Thranduil sent me another poem. Hopefully it's getting better than his first attempts. We're almost getting to the point where we might want to get another men-at-arms regiment on the field or something. These guys, they keep claiming our throne because they're all of the House of Durin. So annoying. You'd think my legitimacy and the fact that so many people have followed our father and our grandfather and our great-grandfather all the way back to Durin that the right of the eldest child to rule wouldn't be as contested. But could easily be wrong there. Nope, I don't need to convert culture and development. You do need to... Oh, no one actually owns that duchy title. That title is literally a title for a single province. That's just weird. That's just really weird. We will seize those two. If everything goes like last time, I shouldn't even bother to need to command my armies. We should have superior troops on all sides. Yeah. Not as ridiculously overpowered as our last run as Maglor though, but still pretty good. And we're not even using the highest quality men-at-arms either. If we were, we wouldn't be using the Raven Eyes unit. We'd be using more of these heavy armored troops. That's it. 2. Free stewardship stuff. Ooh. I like that better than what we have. We don't need that one. Definitely should repair the mail as well as the bow. Our ring, unsurprisingly, seems to be well maintained. I guess we'll do that one. We have excess money to some degree, so might as well complete these where I can. And back to developing our capital, I guess. 47 development is just not enough. We want like 90 or something. $25. Okay. Obviously, I want to get that as high as possible. Victory there. 2 more provinces regained. We had a bad time fishing, apparently. Let's colonize these 2. All these lovely ransoms coming in. Ransom a queen, ransom a lord, ransom a daughter. Nope. Colony issues. Do we have any dread? We have a little bit of dread. Because I took Serve the Crown. Well, Durin's folk are certainly growing. At least in the east, the dwarves are prospering. In the west, not as much. Guys got some decent money, though. Somehow this faction, this province up here tends to remain independent of these dwarves for most of the game. It's very strange. Ooh. Household savings of 450 gold. Thank you. Okay, our colonies are pretty close to being finished, but that's going to have to be it for this episode. So thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.